Okay, I'm going to start by saying I'm okay. I feel well. I went through surgery on Sunday and I'm feeling well, and I should be released today. Today is Tuesday. It's election day. Yippee. Um, so I'm just going to give a real quick story of what happened and what led me to the hospital, and what's going to happen next. And really, who cares about me and my personal story? But I'm hoping, if anything, that if you're experiencing any of these symptoms or have any doubt that something is off with your body, to listen to it and go to the doctor and get it checked out. There's no need in waiting around for things to get worse. So I had Elenita 3 years ago, right? So she turned 3 in August. And I've been having issues with my bowel movements ever since. Things changed, right? And I put it off to maybe having internal hemorrhoids or something just being different after having a baby. And, I did go see a gastroenterologist back then when I was first having issues, about 6 months post-pregnancy. And they told me, well, you're definitely going to need, it might have been earlier than 6 months, but the doctor told me, you definitely need a colonoscopy. We have to go in there and see what's going on. But for the colonoscopy, you need a cleanse. And I was still nursing, so I decided to put it off. Well, sure enough, I put it off 2.5 years later, and I finally got my colonoscopy done on Friday. Went in, didn't think it was going to be anything major. It's just constantly been, it's become more and more annoying of an issue, just going to the bathroom 8 to 10 times a day, never fully feeling satisfied. I just knew something was off. And I never had any pain. I didn't feel tired, so I was looking at all the symptoms online for like different illnesses or cancers or things like that. And I felt like I didn't fit anything. But still came in for my colonoscopy Friday morning. After the colonoscopy, my friend and I, we were joking where we were going to go for breakfast. And the doctor comes in and he says, I don't have good news. It's colon cancer. And we have to remove a very large mass that's obstructing 80% of your colon. So it was like, this is your colon, and basically 80% of it was blocked by this mass of tissue, cancer cells, I don't know what you want to call it, but it was just this huge growth that was blocking my colon, and that's why I wasn't able to go to the bathroom like a normal person. So they had to admit me to the hospital right away. And they did a CT scan that day, all kinds of blood work. And the CT scan was to determine whether or not I had growth. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Dr.
I swear it's been hard to do any videos only because there's always someone at the door. Anyway, they did a CT scan of my body to see if I had anything in my liver, kidneys, lungs, to see if this cancer had metastasized or spread to other places in my body. And thank God, praise Jesus, it hasn't. So that was a good sign, but it still needed to be removed. So Sunday morning, it was a surgery. It took about 2.5 to 3 hours. He went in, he cut out about 2.5 inches to 3 inches of my colon, had to be removed. That's where this mass was. So he removed that along with some lymph nodes that were in the area. So whenever you have an infection or something's wrong with your body, you're going to have lymph nodes that go to that area to try and fix the problem, and those lymph nodes get enlarged. Now, whether or not those lymph nodes have cancer, we're not going to know until a couple of days. So it's still up in the air whether or not I'm going to need chemo. But for now, they removed the mass, and they removed the lymph nodes. Everything was taken out. And then, so he cut my colon and then had to piece it back together. So I have basically like a new part of my digestive system now. I had a tube put in for a couple of days, and they just took it out. The doctor came in to see me because finally I was able to go to the bathroom on my own. the pain hasn't been that bad. I've been walking around, because they told me first thing you need to do after surgery, as soon as you can, get up and walk around, because that's going to get things moving again. Will help with any fever. So I've been walking around a lot and doing breathing exercises, and I've been eating okay and all fluid diet until now. Finally, I got upgraded to a normal diet. Obviously, I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to go out and eat a bacon cheeseburger, but not that I would eat that anyway, but at the same time, I'm starving and I really miss real food. I've been on all fluids now since Thursday because I had to do the cleanse for the colonoscopy. So it's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days of just drinking broth and eating Jello, and it's so gross. I'm so over it. But anyway, so I got the clearance today to be able to go home. So I'm very, very excited. I'm super happy. I can't wait to see my little girl. It's been hard, especially during this whole COVID thing, to be here by myself. My husband has been able to come see me, but I haven't seen my little girl and I haven't held her in 5 days. So it's been hard. But I get to go home and see her today. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of journaling, a lot of writing, a lot of praying. If you're one of my friends or family members that knew that I've been going through this and you've been praying for me, thank you so much. That's really all I can ask for, is just prayer. I keep telling everyone I'm preparing for the worst. So I'm preparing that I'm going to need chemo, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that, when the lab work comes back, that those lymph nodes are clear of cancer and I'm not going to need any chemo. I'm just going to need to get colonoscopies the rest of my life. And trust me, I'll do that in a heartbeat. But it's funny how God works. Like, I just feel like I've been starting to read self-help books. Not read, but listen. I'm big into listening, Audible, and big fan of Audible books. And I listen to podcasts all the time. But it's been like, honestly, 4 or 5 months now that I've just been listening to nonstop self-help stuff like Tony Robbins. I listened to David Goggins' book, You Can't Hurt Me, at least 3 times. I've listened to just a bunch of stuff, and I've been meditating, doing yoga, praying. I thank God for my health every day. I'm a type 1 diabetic, but I still thank him for my health because I can still walk, I can still talk, my mind is still working. I still have things to be thankful for. And despite what happens, I still want to be positive, and I still want to be able to live the best life that I can. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And it's so funny that I'm getting released on election day, so maybe I will be able to go vote. There's so much stuff going on in the world right now that's affecting us. There's COVID. There's all this political garbage. And the only thing that we can control is ourselves. We can't even control our loved ones. If you have a family, children, you can't even control them. You can just control yourself and your attitude and your behavior, and your thought, your mindfulness of things. You can't control circumstances. I'm going to do what I can do, and I'm going to control what I can control. And then the things that are out of my hands, the things that I can't control, I just have to be at peace with. Gosh, I know that was blah, 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 a lot of words, but I just want to say, like, if you feel anything that is off with yourself, go get it checked out. I get it. There's trepidation and you're fearful of what the doctor might say, or you don't want to do, whatever procedure they have to do in order to get things checked out. Just do it. Because you could be saving your life at the end of it. I don't want to think, what if I had gotten this colonoscopy done back 3 years ago, or if I had done it in February? Would things be as serious? Probably not, but hindsight's 2020 at this point. But all I can share with you is my experience and what I've been through, what I'm going through now, where my mindset is. And yeah, that's all I can share right now. But if you care, I'm doing well. I'm not in any pain. I did get medications to help me go to sleep at night, 'cause that's usually the only time it kind of starts bothering me. Is just the incisions that I got on my belly. I got 4 little incisions. It was laparoscopic surgery, so it's not just one main slice in the abdomen. It's just 4 little ones that he did. And then it's robotic surgery, and they go in. So it's not as invasive, and you're able to recover much quicker. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the doctor. I'm thankful that I'm in Houston, Texas, one of the best places, for medicine in the world. I'm thankful that I'm young. I'm thankful that I'm healthy. I'm thankful that I have family and friends that love and care for me, that have been praying for me. And I'm thankful that the surgery went well. And I'm thankful that I caught this when I caught it. So just trying to be positive. All right. Well, that's this video. I'm hoping that the next one will be more good news. And if it's not, then it's just going to be the beginning of a journey for me. And that's life, we got a bunch of chapters we have to fill, and it's all up to us on whether or not they're filled with good things or bad things. So I'm going to try and make this as positive as possible. All right, guys. I'll see you in my next video.